going on, everybody? Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. In this video, it's going to be more of like a week in a life type thing. The last video I did a day in a life, and honestly, I received some really great feedback from that. It was very encouraging. I think a lot of you enjoyed that style of content, so I'd definitely like to continue with that. So basically, throughout this video, I'm going to be filming updates throughout my trading week. I'm currently in a position right now on Euro JPY. As soon as I stop driving, I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like, and then basically I'll just be updating it throughout the week, letting you know how it progresses, and also explaining my reasoning behind it and how I'm gonna manage the trade as well. So right now I'm just on my way to meet up with a good friend of mine, Mac Gray. I'm sure a lot of you know him from YouTube and subscribe to him. If you haven't already, you certainly should. He's a wonderful trader, good friend of mine, and he's got awesome content, so I'd highly recommend subscribing to his channel. So yeah, I'm just meeting up with him right now. We're gonna hang out for a bit and play golf simulator, so that should be fun. I'm gonna kick his ass. You guys can join along for that. I'll try and film as best as I can. I'll update you on the EJ trade when I'm parked and I can safely do so. All right, everybody, so this is the current trade that I'm in, Euro JPY. It's pretty straightforward. I'll go over the reasoning behind it real quick. I just got to my destination, so I'm going to try and be quick with this. So I'm long on this trade, pretty straightforward. So this is the bullish range I was looking at. I just waited for a retracement down to the 75% level. That's where I usually enter from. And so I'm going long from there. Ignore that huge wick. That was an error on the funded engineer side that has been fixed, I believe. So no big deal. Yeah, just barely into profit, but it's looking good so far. This is a 300K account with funded engineer. I'm actually doing quite a bit of challenges right now. I just decided to full send it and just go for $1 million in funding. So I've got an account with Alpha Capital, 300K with funded engineer that you're seeing right now. I've got another 200K with FTMO. So quite a bit going on right now. But yeah, this is the first trade of this challenge. So hopefully all goes well. I'll update you guys throughout the week on this one and show you all the progress. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. If I go to the daily time frame too, very bullish. So just entering on discount of a bullish range. That's pretty much the gist of it. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit.
Let's go, baby.
Oh, no.
Beautiful.
Oh, directly into the water.
Grab the swim trunks, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Nice shot.
Nice one. You can see.
Oh, dude. That was your moment, bro.
Nice shot.
Shot.
Clean.
Nice one.
You didn't get his 4
Good see.
OBs before that.
Nice
One.
Look at this guy. Damn.
Wasn't even that far. I can't walk off sound like that. Nice drive, bro.
Bad distance. All right, everybody, just a little bit of an update on Euro JPY. It's looking pretty good so far, more than halfway towards the TP. Significant profit on the challenge so far, so that's good. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sick today, as you can see. Woke up feeling not so great. Today's Wednesday, April 3rd, so we're halfway through the trading week. This is a great start to Q2 though, with this trade. So what I'm going to do is hop on the computer and actually screen record so I can properly break down the reasoning behind this trade. So first of all, we're on the 4-hour time frame on Euro JPY, and it's really pretty straightforward. The Currency Pros indicator identified a swing low and a swing high and dragged the Fibonacci tool between those 2 points. And that gives me my retracement level, which is set to 75%. That can of course be customized, but I like mine to be at 75 because it gives me a consistent 1-to-3 risk reward ratio. What I liked about this trade is that, first of all, we broke through structure right here to the upside very impulsively. And what we left behind was this very distinctive imbalance zone right here. And you can see that my Fibonacci retracement line lands pretty nicely on that imbalance. So what that tells me is that there's a good chance of price coming back towards that imbalance, tagging me into my trade at the 75%, and then hopefully going in my favor. Now, the other thing I liked about this trade is how price actually approached my entry point. Instead of dropping right into my entry point, we kind of correctively trickled down towards my entry point, with minimal volume. And what that tells me is that not 100% guaranteed, but there's definitely a better chance of me getting involved with momentum. So although that doesn't really always affect the outcome of the trade, whether it be a win or a loss, it does make me personally feel a little bit more comfortable getting involved in trades, especially if I'm risking more than 1%, like 2% for example. It makes me feel a lot more comfortable because this was very slow momentum, and that gives me the idea that when I enter, hopefully that there's going to be a lot more momentum. With that being said, I'm just holding this trade for now. Hopefully it's going to hit the full 3R profit. I've already set my stop loss to break even. In fact, it's slightly in profit. I think it's around the high of the body on that bearish candle, somewhere like that. So risk-free trade. I haven't taken partials. I'm just going to let it run and see what happens, but it is risk-free. So that pretty much sums up the game plan for this trade and the reasoning behind it. I did share this trade to my community well ahead of time as well. I'm going to hop off the computer now. I'm not feeling so great today, so I'm just going to go rest, take it easy for the rest of the day, and hopefully feel better in the morning. So I had quite a bit of stuff planned for this week. I was even supposed to go on a trip today. I was going to go to Philadelphia, and then the next day I was going to go to Washington, D.C. to spend some time with family. But I had to cancel all of that. I've been quite sick for the past few days, unfortunately. It's hard to even have screen time and get things done on the computer because my head feels like it's about to explode. I guess these are just the joys of having a son in elementary school, just constantly bringing home those school germs. No matter how much I take care of myself, I seem to get sick every few weeks. But anyways, what I wanted to do for you guys is hop on the computer behind me and give you all a little update on the Euro JPY swing trade that I've been holding all week. I believe I'm going to close it manually today. I don't feel like holding a trade over the weekend, and I'd like to just have a fresh start on Monday. So let's hop on the charts and I'll give you guys an explanation as to why I'm doing this and also how I'm going to do it. All right, so a bit of an update on Euro JPY. As you can see, price got very, very close to hitting my take profit, just 44 pips away from hitting my final take profit level for a 1-to-3 risk reward ratio. Unfortunately, a lot of the pairs crossed with the Japanese yen just absolutely dumped yesterday. So we saw a huge sell-off of about 100 pips here, which is unfortunate, but at the same time, I knew it was unsustainable. The original trade idea that I had was still, of course, intact, and my trade was risk-free. I was at break-even right about there, somewhere around that level. So I wasn't stressed, although, of course, it's never fun for anybody to see profits disappear. However, being that I was still confident in the trade idea, I decided to look for a scale-in opportunity today. And I did just that. If I go down to the 15-minute time frame, I'm going to hide the original position so that I can move around my chart freely. So this is what it looked like. Pretty straightforward. I just knew that down move was very unsustainable. And so what I was looking for here is as soon as price made this big push to the upside, I was looking for a Fibonacci retracement back down to the 75% level, which is right here, of course. And if I just extend this outward and take off replay mode, you'll see exactly what happened. Very beautiful. This is a textbook entry on the 15-minute time frame. For those of you who don't understand the scaling opportunity that I just did, I actually did a video on my YouTube channel on how to utilize the 4-hour time frame and the 15-minute time frame together to take more intraday opportunities such as this. So this is one that I personally took. I'll show you guys my phone in the next clip so you can see my MetaTrader 5, so you can see the execution, and I'm gonna manually close it as well because I actually didn't set my TP to this level. So it's actually still running right now. The reason being, it was a scale-in trade. So of course, I anticipate price to go much higher to my original take profit. However, given the fact that it's Friday, approaching Friday afternoon right now, actually, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna manually close these because I don't feel like holding a trade over the weekend. It's just been a rough week for me. I would like to start next week fresh in all aspects. You know, hopefully I'm not sick anymore. And then I prefer to just not be in any trades and just look at things from a fresh perspective. So that's honestly my thought process. It has nothing to do with the technicalities of the trade. It's just more of a mental thing for me. So I'm going to be closing it manually. And that about sums up the analysis side. So let's head over to my phone and I'll show you guys exactly what I'm doing. All right, so I'm going to close out these positions now. Like I said, it's a Friday, it's the afternoon. Momentum is slowing down. Not much else is going to happen, and I don't feel like holding this over the weekend. So floating about 7,000 in profit. There's positive swaps on this one too, so that's nice. So let's close this out. This 300K account is linked to a copy trader as well, with a bunch of other challenges. As well as live funded accounts too. So there we have it. Let's take a look at the history. Just those 3 trades. The first one was just a bit of a testing kind of thing when I first got the account. But yeah, there you go. I'm confident that this trade is going to actually go to the full take profit. However, I just don't feel like holding it that long. I want to have a fresh start next week. So that's it for Friday. I think tomorrow I'm going to do like a bit of a back testing session. So I might record a bit more for that. There's some specific data that I'm trying to collect for my strategy, mostly to show my Currency Pros members. So I'm going to work on that over the weekend and maybe make some more content around that as well. So we'll see what I get up to. Well, it's Saturday. Markets are closed. I'm feeling a little bit better today. Still pretty sick, but I managed to, I guess, fill myself with enough cold medication to go on a little walk. It's a beautiful day here in Canada, so I figured I should try and take advantage of it. I'm usually a very active person, so I have a really hard time just sitting around when I'm sick. So I had to get up off my ass and do something. So I went on a short little walk. Now I'm just making a little protein shake. Going to enjoy this and then go back test. I'm gonna head up to my office. Got some administrative tasks to do as well. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little back testing session today. And I think on that note, I'm gonna end off this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that if you haven't already. Thank you all for watching. I can't believe how much this channel has grown without me clickbaiting or, you know, showing off some crazy flashy lifestyle or some unrealistic nonsense, some marketing guru nonsense. That's not me. I hope you guys can sense that as well. I try and put out the most genuine, down-to-earth content that I can because that's when I feel happiest. I'm not trying to put on a facade and give anybody unrealistic expectations of what being a trader is actually like. I'm just a normal dude. I like making money. I have big goals and ambitions that I'm trying to meet. And so, yeah, that's how it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll talk to you all soon.